Welcome to the
B Build Your Own Business podcast.
Here we go behind the hustle with Africa's boldest, smartest, and most inspiring entrepreneurs.
Whether you're running your business from a kitchen table, a market store, or an online shop,
We've got real stories, practical strategies, and valuable lessons from people who are building their business brick by brick.
Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, this podcast has the insights and inspiration you need to take your business to the next level and do business better.
Hi everyone, welcome to another power-packed episode of the BYOB podcast, proudly brought to you by Oze, your number one growth partner for small businesses across Africa. My name is Winnie Kanyerige, and with my co-host,
My name is Raymond Osei, and today we have in our midst a very, very sensational, well-known fashion designer in our midst. We're going to have an interesting conversation with him, but I'll first off like to introduce our guest. He is Samuel Asante Peku, the CEO of Samrich Classics, and he is a dynamic fashion designer with 8 years of experience, specializing in production and garment construction of tailored to fit apparel for men. He has a proven track record of creating both corporate and casual contemporary designs. He enjoys pouring into aspiring fashion designers and assuring them that their dreams are valid. Ladies and gentlemen, Samrich Classics.
welcome Sam. Can I call you Sam or Samuel?
Yeah, Sam is fine.
Sam. Really appreciate you joining us today. I hope you are doing good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. All right.
You see what they say about dress the way you want to
I'm
get
telling
dressed.
you.
This man came in style.
Royal. He gives the
Let's
royal
try,
color.
man.
You know?
Let's try.
He wants to make a bold statement that
telling
this
you.
is a fashion designer.
We are
yes.
matching the furniture. He did.
Interesting, Charlie. It's good to
So
have
Sam,
you.
let's get started. I want to get to know you a bit more. So who was Samuel before Samrich Classics, and how did Samrich Classics start?
Okay, it's actually a long journey.
Yes, please.
Sorry. So it all started after senior high school, and then I was with the boys. I always say it was a boys thing. And one day my dad went to my pastor and was like, "Your son is not really doing anything. Like he's trying to go in astray. So talk to him for me." So my pastor called me after church one Sunday, and he was like, "So what do you want to do? You're done with senior high school and all. So what do you want to do?" And I was like, "I don't really know, sir. Actually, I didn't know what to do. That's it. It wasn't even part of the plan at all. I actually wanted to be a graphics designer, not a fashion designer."
Okay.
So we had a long talk, and then he advised that since I always love to look good, why not try fashion designing at the Polytechnic? That was 2015. So I enrolled, and then it all started, and we are here now. So Samrich was Samuel before, and Samuel who is rich, so Samrich. That's how come I got
Interesting.
the name
nice.
Samrich.
Interesting one. So Samrich, at what point, now we know that your dad is the one who, influenced you into getting into fashion. But at what point did you realize that, okay, fashion is my calling, this is it for me?
First year, second year. First year was a bit raw, of course. It wasn't really my calling. I didn't really want to do it, but
From graphic designer to fashion designer.
So having the background, visual art in senior high school, I was like, let me just try. So I was trying, and since my pastor said so, I was like, let me just try. Your man of God has a way of connecting you to your dreams, so you don't know. So second year, I had to put in my everything. I knew this is what I was going to do, so let me just involve everything I have. And then I started second semester, started making clothes with false fabrics and cheap fabrics, because by then, Charlie, the fans,
Grind the house.
Yeah, where were you going to get the fans from?
So I was grinding by then, so I had to get cheap fabrics. I could make clothes out of those fabrics, and then I wear them to school. I started getting some customers and all that. But I wasn't that good. So I knew one guy who was very good. And when I get a contract, I take it to him and then he produce it. Then I deliver. Yeah, that's what I was doing when I started in second year. Until I decided to do it myself. I was like, I can do what he's doing. This is nothing. So I started learning I did more of personal learning, that's YouTube learning and all that. Wow. And then second semester at the Polytechnic, we go out on industrial attachments. That's for a whole sem. So I took it very serious. That was for like 3 months. So my learning process and everything actually happened just for 3 months. So I learned how to sew for just 3 months. Wow. And I could say it's just by the grace of God. Because 3 months of learning how to sew can't bring you here, you know.
Of course.
So yeah, basically that's
amazing.
No, I also think that it's also a combination of you even having an eye, because I also like to do graphic design, visual and stuff. So I remember I used to design like invitations in school when I was SS, and I would draw like dresses. So people were like, "Oh, Winnie, I feel like you become a graphic designer, a fashion designer." And I actually didn't go into that, but it's actually something I do like have this knack for too as well. So I think it was always inside me.
It's true.
Yeah, I think it was in there.
Yeah.
Once you have it, the moment you venture, you do well.
Yeah, it's true.
Amazing.
How would you define the Samrich Classics brand?
It's a brand for basically we do men's wear. We do bespoke tailoring.
Nice.
We are trying to venture into ready to wear very soon. And as part of my goals, I decided to get a fashion school, as in open a fashion school.
Nice.
And by God's grace, it's happening. I have a fashion school, Samrich College of Fashion, and it's doing so well. So it's a brand for all. We pride ourselves in creating new designs. I love to create. Growing up, I decided not to copy much. We all copy, but there's a way you copy and then you add something to it, and it
stand
becomes
out, even though you're copying.
You know.
Yeah.
So I always love to look unique in a way. So that has really helped me in my journey so far, and it's working.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I ask this question? So I wanted to understand, because I know fashion designers who don't necessarily sew, but they actually have the direction, they have the whole process on what they want to achieve, and then those that sew. Do you feel like as a fashion designer, it takes away from like even being called a fashion designer if you don't know how to sew?
It's very difficult if you don't know how to sew, and you only have the brand. Because you work with people and you may not know what they are producing for you, since you have no idea. Maybe you have just the funds to help get the brand going and all that. But I guess to a time where workers will disappoint you.
What do you do?
What do you do? You know. So at least, even though you want to just own the brand or finance the brand, you should work on yourself. Try and learn one or two for yourself, so that when the unforeseen circumstances happen, you know what to do. Yeah.
I mean, Samrich, I think you are doing very well. I am a personal fan. Yes, and I think you agree to the fact that in Ghana, I mean, considering the fashion space, it's quite saturated. We have a lot of fashion designers. You mentioned copying. You have a lot of people copying from, the original creators and all of that.
Yeah.
What are some of the steps you took to stand out as a fashion designer? I mean, in the Ghanaian fashion space. What are some of the steps you took? Because you are a known brand now. Samrich Classics is everywhere. So what are some of the steps you took to stand out or make your brand stand out?
Okay, so I decided to use colors. And then I decided to create my own kind of patterns. So maybe everybody is going towards blue. I'd love to do gray, just to stand out. And then it's very difficult creating someone's design. Let's say designer A created something and you want to create the same thing. It'll be very difficult for you.
Very difficult.
So coming up, I was like, let me just create a lot of stuff so that my customers will have no option to look elsewhere. They have to look on my page and select something that I made, and it's very easy for me to create the same thing for them. So that really spelled me on, and then it made me start creating, and I started creating since 8 years ago, like you said. And if you want or if you need any design, I have it on my page, so you don't even have any chance to look elsewhere. So that's how I came about all these, and then I'm able to stand out from the other fashion designers. I always create. Sometimes in a week I create like 5 clothes, which is so unusual. Mostly we want to wait for like collection or something before we create, but I do it every day or like 5 times in a week. Just so that my designs will be out there, and then if you need any design, you look through my timeline or my page, and then you have a design to choose for your program.
And all these are by your own inspiration.
Yeah,
You don't copy.
yeah.
Wow. Do you have workers?
Yeah, I have workers. I have over 20 workers so far.
Nice.
But I started alone, and then
Charlie.
yeah, that's enough.
20?
20 workers.
Amazing, brother. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So how did you grow? So you started alone from where?
Yeah, alone, and then I got 1 apprentice. I got 2. By then it was just 3 machines. And then I went to 4, and then we are here now.
Wow.
But the journey has been some way, you know. My first worker, we were working for some time, for like a year, and then he started messing up. You know, these people, when they see that you are getting small, or they think you are, but they don't really check the expenses.
They don't really
everything.
check. They don't check. They don't really
They
check.
think it's just the money that's coming in,
Exactly.
but the expenses are sometimes even more than the income, you know.
But will you say you had? I mean, you just mentioned money coming in. Did you have any source of income or any capital?
No. It was basically myself. And
Wow.
I actually got my first machine from my dad. Before
Wow.
I was using my mom's.
Thank you,
You know,
Daddy.
way back
They say fathers are not celebrated.
It's true. Yeah, we
I
actually have
celebrate
to
my
that.
father at least.
Yeah.
I appreciate him for that. Yeah. Then when the fathers were going for marriage, they give the mothers sewing machine. That was before. I don't know if it's still happening now.
Well,
I'm
some
not
people
sure.
still.
Some people
some
do.
people.
Yeah.
So I actually started with my mom's sewing machine. What my father got for my mom.
for her list.
Yes, for a list. That's what I started with. It was just a normal butterfly sewing machine. And then with that machine, Charlie, when you sew something white, you have to wash it before you
Also.
deliver. The oil and everything will
Everything
just
is just on it. Yeah,
it'll
it's
mess
true.
up.
It's
So
true.
my dad was like, let me just try and get. He wasn't really dusted like that, but he tried to get me the sewing machine, the first industrial sewing machine, and
Nice.
it has been. As and I have over 30 to 40 sewing machines.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So we didn't just come like that. We've passed through the processes, and then God has been great.
Awesome. Awesome.
You know, you said your team, right? How were you able to spot? Like, you know, it's a lot of people that sew, mostly women. And I know that if you get a man that can sew, they actually do a really good job. Tailors, trust them. Even for women. So how did you find, your team? And was it easy?
It wasn't easy at all. Sometimes they come and then what they will do for you to wear.
It will shock you.
It will shock you. So you have to take them through small
Training.
training and all that.
Invest
You make
in
them
them.
better.
Yeah.
And what really pains is that after you make them better, they
They
leave.
go.
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Some way. But then just a
needed.
few who stayed, they've been very consistent, and then we've been able to build a good team as of now. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Samrich, you are very connected. You look like I've seen you sew for some known faces. I've seen you sew for Kwesi Official, who's an influencer, and all of that. Will you say that networking plays a crucial role in your journey as a fashion designer?
Yeah. I actually started with Too Sweet Anang.
Wow, that's he's an actor.
Yes, that's 2018. Yes, I wasn't even that big, but he decided to do a show with me, and then I appreciate him for that, and that really put me on. It made the Nigerians, and it was like everybody was trying to see who is this guy coming
Because
up.
Too Sweet Anna is rocking something for
you know, and that really put me out there. And I mostly used African prints for my designs, and it's Afrocentric.
Yeah.
So those out there in the diaspora, they're always looking
will love
out
it.
For those
you know.
type of things,
So
right.
that really put me on, and then that has really helped my journey. So yeah, networking. I got the first network with him, and then Wesley Kessie, a lot of people.
I've seen you sew
a
for
lot of
quite
people.
a number of known
Yes,
faces.
please. So the networking has really helped. So it's good to network. Yeah.
Okay, so can you share with us one moment where you felt like, no, this networking or this connection I had with so and so person has opened that door for you? Was that like that moment you felt like a connection with somebody or a network with someone opened the door for you to get to where you are?
Yeah, a lot of times. I remember one VGMA, I made something for Trigmatic.
Oh yeah, Trigmatic.
And
radio personality.
After that, I got a lot of contracts.
Wow.
A whole lot. I didn't even tell him about it. But then,
You keep it to yourself.
You know. So just one person can lead you to
a
A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Are there more?
more. But then let me just mention. Yes.
Right. So, what's your approach to networking? Do you go in with your plan, or you keep it organic? I mean, if you meet
organic.
It seems like
or
it's
any.
We just flow.
You just flow.
Yeah, we just flow.
I think it's more about your work, isn't it?
Yes,
That is
Surprised to see that the work is good. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Charlie, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Matic is one amazing guy. Radio personality. Yeah. For you to have him, you sow something for him, Charlie. You should sow something for us before you leave.
Oh yeah, sure. No problem, Karen.
Oh, so when I see your social media, I actually hadn't met you. I mean, I'd heard the name before, but I hadn't actually seen the page.
The man behind the page.
Exactly. Or even gone on the page, but I'd heard the name before. So when Ray showed it to me, I was like, wow, like there's this like confidence when men wear your clothes, they kind of even,
It's true.
I don't know, it just exudes confidence, like
The outfits.
dapper. So I don't know what's the concept behind like even coming up with your content and who's behind the social media?
I do everything myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
You don't outsource it to any social
Yeah,
media.
it's graphic, you know. He was
Charlie,
a
you're doing
designer
So I'm
as well.
applying the graphic design that I couldn't be, and then everything. So I do everything myself. I model with my own clothes.
It's
and all that.
I think that's different because not a lot
You
of
don't
people
see a lot of fashion designers rocking
Wearing
their
their own
outfits.
clothes.
I feel I can do it better than
exactly,
anybody.
and you're doing it better.
Yeah.
And I think you also you represent a brand.
Yeah, exactly.
You are one of the fashion designers that when people see you wear an outfit, they want to look that
Yeah,
way.
the
So
same
it's not
way.
even just about the outfit. It's just the person
Who's wearing it?
You get it. You get us, Charlie. You get to us. So will you say that social media has played a very pivotal role
Oh yeah,
in
'Cause
your business growth?
My location is very far.
Where are you located?
I'm a Saman.
Hey.
Even the road and all, you know. So
Yeah.
it's basically social media. As for the direct links, it's very low. Area customers, how many customers?
Yeah, I can
Facts.
afford you.
You know,
You rich man like me.
I'm scared to come.
Hey, Uko Pama Dewa.
You know, so it's basically social media. And
Right.
it's been great.
So tell us, you do social media. Has it been challenging for you? I mean, because you mentioned that you handle the page yourself, you style the outfits, you have to rock them. How are you able to manage all of these things and still be able to sew the outfits? Because I'm waiting for you to finish my outfit. You are there rocking it on social media.
You know, it's some way, but you have to build a regimen. Just know how to work around things. So I always have my phone around me because I have to reply customers. I have to make sure these clothes are ready. I have to sew. I still sew as of now. Even though I have more workers, I still sew as of now. There are some special customers that you have to do them yourself, you know, just to have the touch. Even when they are done, I still do some packaging and all just to have the touch. So it's quite difficult. It's quite difficult, but I would say God has been good.
Oh. You mentioned customers. Have you had to deal with certain, I mean, there are different types of customers. Have you had to deal with difficult customers?
Charlie,
If
a
I
lot
should
of
put it that
times.
way?
A lot of times.
And how are you able to manage?
You just have to. So before you become a fashion designer, you should work more on yourself.
What do you mean by work more?
Work more on yourself, as in work on your heart. Because Charlie is a it's some way.
It's true.
Some words you get from some customers and all. You spend hours to make the clothes, and then it gets to them, and they'll make it look like you made trash for them. So you have to control yourself, your emotions. You have to be confident. You should know how to approach customers and what to say. Know what to say at a certain time. Right. Don't just open your mouth and just say anything. Because for all we know, it's only the customers that we have. If no customer is coming in, you're not getting anything.
Your brand is nowhere.
You know, yeah. So you know how to balance all the customers. There are some customers who are very rude, but you still have to keep them because you don't know. Maybe they may link you to one or two people who are, or recommend you to one or two people who are going to be of good help to your brand or something. So that's how I do it. I make sure I'm able to control my emotions or adjust to any kind of customer. So if you are rude, I know how to approach you. If you are lively, I know how to approach you. But I always make sure I keep a smiley face so that when you are coming with your rude face,
mine neutralizes yours.
you know.
Okay, so with regards to like partnerships and collaborations, have there been any specific ones? I mean, we've heard the ones that what you've so people you've sold for and how that's opened doors. But have you done any specific ones that have really played into your growth?
Not really.
Not really,
I've not really had any
All right.
partnership or anything yet.
Okay, so then we're going to move on to some challenges and lessons. So what are some of the early lessons and challenges you faced when you're starting your business? And
Yeah, as I initially said, workers.
Yes.
I had a lot of challenges with workers and all, but we try to overcome. Sometimes it's very painful.
Oh, challenge.
They leave you when you need them the most. Some other time, I got over 30 groomsmen deal.
Wow.
And then before we even started, the guy was like, I want to go and see my mom. I want to go and see my mom and come. And he never came.
Yeah, they never
So I had
come
to do the thing myself with even my mom even had to help with the buttons and all that, you know. Wow. It was painful, but Charlie, we had to go through it, yeah. And I always make sure I deliver, no matter what. If I can't deliver, I have to communicate with you. This happened, so I'll deliver the next day or something. I don't disappoint. So we are tagged with the tailors mostly disappoint, but I try not to disappoint.
Yeah.
So that has also helped my brand.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So if it's 3 days, I make sure I do it in 2 days and I deliver. So if I have to disappoint you, it should be, let's say, a day. And I'll let you know the day before. And I deliver to you the next day.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very honest fashion designer.
I tell you.
One that doesn't disappoint. And if he's
yes.
going to disappoint you, he's going to tell you a day
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice. Well, so I wanted to find out. So I know this issue with staffing, like, and all that, right? So how are you able to? I know it's tough. Like, I don't know, but what do you think the solution is for business owners that are dealing with staff members that don't want to come?
I think it's all about relations. You should have a way you relate with them. Try and understand their needs and their wants. It's not just their needs, so understand their wants too.
Very true.
Because for all you know, just the little things will just pull them off. They are quite sensitive because they feel they are making money for you, or they are helping you make money. So they want to act in a certain way. But if you relate with them in a certain way, they're able to flow with you and then let you know what's going on. So if there's any issue, you solve it for them. And then you move on. So get personal with them. Be associated with them so that you know what's going on. And then you try and help them if they need be. Okay. Just to keep them because they are helping you.
Yeah. True.
You can't do it alone. Yeah.
You know, there's this saying in trade that goes like, they say, "Do trust anonymous in the church."
Yeah.
What are some of the mistakes you made as a fashion designer? Because now I would say you are a very renowned one.
Yeah.
But climbing up to this ladder, what were some of the mistakes you made that have become valuable lessons to you now and also contributed to the growth of your business at this point?
I've not really made a lot of mistakes, but there was one I made. I actually got a contract, and instead of taking money, I didn't take money. The person was like, "Oh, do it for me, I'll pay." So I did everything. It was over, then it was 5,000 cedis. I mean, I had not seen that money before. You know. But I tried. I had to even borrow the fabric from the fabric supplier. I made the clothes and then delivered to the person. And up till now, I've not been paid.
Look at that.
Wow.
You know. So moving forward, I was like, I'm not going to do that. I take 70% before I start work. So payment validates order. If you don't pay, I'm not doing it. You pay 70%. When I'm done, I take my 30% and I deliver to you. So that was the mistake I did way back. And I think that has been the only mistake so far. God has been guiding us through all these years, and then we give glory to God.
And what's one common mistake? I mean, you weren't making the mistakes, but I'm sure you've come across a couple of them. What was one common mistake you see most fashion designers do? And what's the advice you give to them?
One is copying. Like I said before, you don't have to copy, create. So even if you are copying, add something, take something out, make it your own, and you put it out there. And then pricing. Some people price based on what others are pricing. I started 8 years ago. You are now starting. I'm taking, let's say, 700 cedis or 1,000 cedis for a kaftan. You just started 1 year, 2 years. You want to take the same 700
No.
It doesn't work that way. So that's one mistake they are making. Start from somewhere and then you keep going up and up like that. So it's not about what someone is doing. Be in your lane. Know how to relate with your customers. Know the kind of pricing you want to give to your products, and then you're good to go. Yeah. So the mistake they make is they look up to the big brands, how much they are taking and all, and they want to take the same. But remember, you just came. You cannot receive the same wages or pay from someone who has worked for over 8 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Okay. So we're wrapping up soon, but I want to know where do you see Samrich Classics in the next 5 years?
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Every nation, every country, every continent,
Every
space, every town, every city.
Beautiful.
Yes, please.
All right.
Okay, Samrich, we are going to have a fun segment. I mean, we've been talking business. It's time to have a little bit of fun. So this segment is called Idiom Challenge.
This is game over.
Yeah.
He created.
Don't worry. So because you are a fashion designer, I put together a few idioms that I think as a fashion designer you should know.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll
so
try.
we have about 5 of them here.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's see if indeed Samrich knows his idioms. Okay. So I'm going to put you on the spot. So I will say the sentence and you complete it, but it's an idiom.
Okay.
Are we ready now? Okay, good. The first one is think outside
The box.
Wow. Give it up. Oh, give it up for him. Give it up for him. Okay. The second one is food for.
Thought.
Is it that you picked this one for me? That was a good one. You got it right. Okay.
Thank you.
Next one. A well-oiled. I knew I'd get you here.
This one I didn't
A
even know. So you're not alone.
So this is
I know.
your industry questions I'm asking you. You need to get it.
Oiled machine.
Woo!
Oh, wow. I think I give you a clue. When I said your industry, you got it. Okay, the fourth one. Get the ball.
Rolling.
Okay.
Someone's on fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on fire.
Don't just so you're smart.
Oh yeah, very smart.
Okay, the last one. Let's see if you get it. Bite there. Bite there. Microphone.
But it's the
Microphone. The microphone. So on record, he was my senior. So if he doesn't get it, it's on us. By the okay, so it's by the bullet.
Okay, bullet.
Yeah.
By the bullet. All right, so you didn't get it. You got 4 out of 5. Let's
Try
give
it.
it up for you.
Try it.
Samrich is smart.
you so much.
All right, so your final words. I mean, to the listeners and viewers watching us, what's one takeaway you want to give them on networking and branding for the growth of their business?
Okay, so what I mostly do is, before I create any design out there, I first of all make the cloth, I wear it myself, I wash it if I have to, just to see how the fabric reacts and all that, before I put it out there. So you don't just buy the material and then make it for a customer. Know how long the fabric is going to take or how the fabric reacts before you put it out there. And also, we should do more of personal branding. Many a times you get to a fashion designer shop and then they are just wearing anything in their shop because they feel they are in their shop, they are working and all. But always look good. As you said, how you dress determines
How you
how
are dressed.
you are dressed. Yeah. So you don't just look anyhow because you're a fashion designer. If you are going out, don't say, I'm just going to buy something here. Look good. For all you know, you don't know who you're going to meet. Maybe you're going to meet some customer or something out there. You may not know. And then one other thing is the God factor. My journey has been very great because of the God factor. I'll say I'm a church boy. I'm always in church. Sundays, I'm in church the whole day.
What do you do at church?
I drum.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
I'm a drummer in church, and I'm also a leader in church.
Wow.
I'm actually part of the missionaries. I bus people to church.
Oh,
Who
wow.
church?
Gem Chapel,
Oh, okay. Amazing.
around that Chimota Mall.
Oh, wow.
So I take people to church, over 70 to 100 people to church every Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that has really helped my journey so far. And
So the God factor is very important.
yes. So I urge all of you to give yourself to God, and to Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where can people find you? I mean,
Samrich Klassics.
you mentioned Ablikuma.
Amasaman.
Amasaman.
Ablikuma, which one is further?
Amasaman.
Amasaman.
Amasaman
Is
is
there on the Instagram road?
Yes.
So Samrich Classics. People
okay,
want
so
to
Samrich
find you.
Classics on Google Map will bring you to my gate. But we're around Amasaman, Cocoa Board Road. Yeah, so
And
enter
on
Samrich
social
Classics.
media?
Samrich Classics on all socials.
Your classics is
K, Classics with a K. So SAMRICH. ICS, Samrich Classics.
Samrich, before we go, I want you to answer one question. Will you say that branding is expensive?
Very expensive, but it's worth it.
It's
So
worth
you have
it.
to do it anyways.
You have to do it anyways. It's been an amazing conversation with Samrich. Like, I mean, I'm sure you guys enjoyed every bit of our conversation. Thank you so much for coming, Samrich. Yes, that's how we wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an amazing episode here
Very
with
amazing.
Samrich Classic.
Thank
I
you
mean,
so
he
much.
has shared quite an insight to all that has contributed to his growth or his journey as a fashion designer. If you enjoyed this podcast, please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow us, and of course, share it so somebody knows that, Jose, you do business better with us. Winnie?
And the BYOB podcast was proudly brought to you by Oze, your all-in-one business management app. With Oze, you can record your sales and expenses, manage your inventory, send digital invoices and receipts, sell on your very online shop, and get access to collateral-free loans. Oze, do business better.
All right, so we usually don't do this on the show, but today I'm going to ask Samrich to wrap up. Final words. Wrap up.
Okay, God bless you.
Amen.
God bless everyone.
God bless
Thanks
you.
so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.